Our volunteers, if they volunteer at our selection center at Leola Dehydration, they get a voucher that looks like this, and it gives them a one-time selecting food at our Lancaster Franklin Street location. And they can also, if they have more vouchers than they need, they can also share it with someone else that would need to select food and needs help with their grocery budget.
So we're going to give this a try. Blessings of Hope has a store for those that volunteer and for missions. So if you have a nonprofit organization or you volunteer there, they charge 60 cents per pound and 30 cents per pound if you have a nonprofit organization. It's like a full grocery store. So let's tour this grocery store and see what it's like. They were fully stocked with just about everything that you could imagine for 60 cents a pound. And so Fanny was showing me all of the different things that they had. Very unusual items, and so we got a few items that are very unusual, so I can do some upcoming videos to show you how to use those items. Blessings of Hope is all about taking food that would have been discarded and keeping it out of the landfills and reusing it. It's good food. Large corporations all around Pennsylvania and other states, in fact, they are starting one in Kentucky, provide all of this food, and this way they can donate this to people in need, which they have an outreach, which you've seen me do in many of my videos. And they also go overseas with a big dehydrating plant, which will be happening here really shortly in an upcoming video. But they have all different kinds of items. Some of them look really unusual, and we're going to see how these foods cook and how I make them. And then we also have food that needs to be used up right away, like bananas and some produce. So this is a wonderful opportunity for families. If they want to donate a little time to volunteer, then they can get their voucher and they can get food that's deeply discounted. Or if you're extremely low income, there is some ministries that use Blessings of Hope. Now this store here is only for people who have a voucher, and that means you have to volunteer or you have to be a nonprofit organization.
Okay. And then, okay. Bread. Some of it's bread.
Right.
Yeah. So spicy sausage patty.
Interesting.
Yeah. And this is the pilaf.
Yes, yes. That she is dehydrating.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful day it turned out to be. It was cloudy and rainy this morning, and now the sun came out. So I'm going to be working on some chores today, and I thought you would enjoy what we did this morning, and I hope that you like some of these videos. I have some more coming out, but they're going to be nice and short and sweet, where I just show you, what I'm doing that day and outside of my homestead. Wow. Where do I even begin? I don't even know where to begin, because when you just let down your fears and just so many doors can open up, and doors have been opening up in my life and windows have been opening up in my life, and that's because I've been saying yes. Sometimes in life it's okay to say yes to things and to go outside of your comfort zone. You hear a lot of people say, be strong, say no, saying no is good for you, which is true. Saying no is really good for your mental health, but sometimes saying yes can transform your life in amazing ways. And so I am just so extremely busy right now. It is the busiest time in my life I have ever been. And I just said yes to some things in my life that are beyond what I do here on the Homestead and YouTube. And I am just such a busy girl, but it's a fun busy. And if it ever gets to the point where it is too much for me, then I will say no. But for me, saying yes has changed my life in radical ways, because I learned that I don't live by the fear. I don't live by the what ifs or how come or what will happen. Or I live with the idea that, yes, I can do this. And it's just been so amazing. And I thank all of you for enjoying spending time with me and enjoying seeing me blossom and open up and enjoy seeing me progress. I want to say this because this was something that's been on my mind for a while, but it's something I feel in my heart to share today. When you are happy and when you do things that you really enjoy, it don't matter if you're 5, 15, 25, or 95. There's no age gap with this or age limit. But what I notice is when you are doing things that are fulfilling your own life, you have people that will always be behind you saying, yes, you can do it, you can do it. And then you'll have people who become very bitter and become very upset with you and will try to discourage you. I've seen this happen firsthand with having a YouTube channel. I've seen this that when I started just opening up my life in a way that I'm finding such joy and happiness and contentment, and I'm progressing, I'm succeeding in so much of my life. And I don't say that to boast. I say that with a lot of humility. But the reason why I'm saying that is because you will have people that will come to you personally or through the internet or emails, and they will try to degrade you or they will try to discourage you. And just know that what you are doing, if it brings peace and happiness in your life, you're on the right path. So don't be discouraged and don't let somebody else say, you can't do this. You know, YouTube is a platform where it's almost like, I say it's almost like somebody who's in the entertainment world. And when you're young and vibrant, you're promoted, you're accepted, life is so much easier in general. But as you get older, it seems like it's harder. So I do believe a lot of people on YouTube, when they become older, they have to work twice as hard. And that gives you so much character. You know, nothing is handed to most of us on a silver spoon. Nothing is handed to us. But I realized when I started saying yes to some things, I was taking myself out of my comfort zone, and I threw myself into a world I didn't know. It was an unknown world to me. And I'm still doing that. And I'm finding such joy and such fulfillment in my life. It's not easy to make videos every day. It's not easy to turn the camera on and share flaws in your life and share your weaknesses. It's not easy sharing your strengths on YouTube. It's not easy when corporations and companies come to you and ask you if you would like to do something. I'm saying yes because I realize if I say yes to these things, 1, it's taken me out of my comfort zone. 2, it's fighting back the anxiety disorder that I have. 3, I'm conquering things in my personal life. And 4, I'm encouraging others. And so it's a win-win. And with that comes negativity of people. It's really sad. It's just really sad, the world we live in. But that's the world we live in. And not everybody is going to be happy when you find happiness. I want to encourage you today, no matter where you are in life, no matter what age you are in life, find the things that you enjoy. Yes, there are so many struggles. Recently, I did a video about finding joy in my life. I didn't share with you, but 2 days after that video aired, 2 of the biggest fears in my life, 2 of them, came to fruition. 2 of them. And they were such fears in my life that it took me by surprise. And I worked through those fears, and I realized those fears were really unfounded. So I realized that those things, they were more of a fear in my own mindset. And when you try to change your life, no matter what it is, no matter what your issue is, you will have a lot of obstacles come your way. That's just the theory of logic. I mean, I go with the spiritualness of it because, you know, the good spirits and the bad spirits, when you're reading your Bible, when you're trying to be more Christ-like, you know, you will have obstacles because Satan doesn't like that. But I also realized there is the law of physics that, you know, things seem to happen in threes, and things seem to happen these ways. But I want to tell you this today, that God is there with you, and whatever you find joy in, go outside of your comfort zone just a little bit and live your life to your fullest, to whatever that is. If you love to sew, you know, sew things for people, get involved with other people and enjoy that. If you are the kind of person that's very private, find things that you enjoy, and I ask you just to go a little bit outside your comfort zone. And some things will be failures. Some things you'll say, I will never do that again. That's happened to me. You know, not every door that opens is going to be, ooh, amazing. Sometimes it's a door that opens and you're like, I think I'm going to close that door again. And other times you open that door and your life is changed in ways that you can't imagine. Take care, everyone. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow.